Hey there, beautiful one. How are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back. This is your Light and Darkness, and I'm back again with a beautiful, new, amazing life purpose reading for all of you today. Before starting with the reading, allow me to express my gratitude for the beautiful, loving, positive energy you're sending towards me. May God bless you with abundance in all of its beautiful forms. And without wasting any of our time, let's begin with the reading now. So today's reading describes about this aspect of your life purpose that you need to focus on or pay attention to. This is talking about helping people see through the toxic individuals they have in their life who become the cause of people disrespecting, betraying, and deceiving their one and only true divine soul counterparts, or the one who truly, dearly love them. Okay? It's because you carry the wisdom. It's because you are already tapped into your spiritual self, into your intuitive self, which makes you a natural healer, a born leader, and someone who can be a great way shower, a great light bearer, and an amazing friend. That is why a lot of you do not have great friends, because you are supposed to become great friends for other people who are surrounded by toxic, negative individuals, especially narrow-minded, deceitful, manipulative friends, workmates, or individuals they associate themselves with in order to just fit in or be in the picture. It's your purpose here to help people see that it's better to be alone or live alone or distance yourself from such people rather than being with them and destroying their own life and creating heavy negative karma for themselves, especially when it involves deceiving and betraying your own true divine soul counterpart or someone you're supposed to be or meant to be together divinely, someone who's chosen by divine for your highest good. It's your purpose, it's your mission to help people bring justice into these unfair situations where other people come into the picture and make innocent ones suffer for being different, for being righteous, for being innocent, for being mature, for being pure, because they've learned nothing but manipulation and using that to get their way through all of their life. That's what they learn, and that's what they believe to be true, and that's exactly what they do with other people. This is what which needs to change and end for the highest good of all involved. You are supposed to be the light bearer, the way shower, and you are supposed to illuminate your light of wisdom, helping other people see that how their friends or other people they have in their life, people who are toxic, people who are manipulative, people who are deceitful, wrecked their beautiful soul connections or their life in general and made them do things they are going to regret later in their life, especially if it involves betrayal, cheating, lying, and hurting their divine soul counterpart. Because karma doesn't spare anyone and justice is always going to get served. So it's your purpose here to bring the light and become the light for such people to tap into their intuitive, emotional self, connect with their feminine side no matter who they are, as well as balancing the other masculine side so that they can see through these people and make clear, wise choices and decisions and avoid as much negative karma or karmic baggage as much as they can. It's your purpose here to help people ascend spiritually and grow within themselves to take decisions and matters in their own hands rather than seeking approval or advice from people who are toxic and manipulative. Just because you think they're supposed to be in your life, or just because you think they are your friends, colleagues, workmates, associates, family, or anyone in general, because not everyone wishes good for you. You have to understand that only someone who can see through people, someone who is wise in all of their dealings, someone who has wisdom to look at all aspects of a situation from all angles and use a higher perspective to bring solution and resolution, is the only person who can guide you through in your life. Not someone who just sticks around people to show off or just to have this feeling of safety and security, because being alone scares them, because being alone makes them feel as if they don't belong in the world, because being alone forces them to go within, do some soul searching, connect with their true inner self, and somewhere even realize that they've been nothing but a jerk whole of their lives. This is a challenging situation. Not many people can gather up the courage to walk in solitude or walk alone, but it's your purpose here to help people see through these issues and find solution. It's your purpose to help people understand that it's better to be alone or walk alone or stand alone rather than being around people or just following the crowd to fit in the society or in your community, or just get this approval or validation from other people, so that you won't have to face any kind of abrupt changes or consequences. Life usually doesn't work that way, because if you are going to do wrong to other people by listening to these kind of individuals, abrupt changes are going to come around anyway to wreck your life and give you the taste of your own medicine, and ultimately shake your foundation so that you have no other choice but to live in solitude or choose solitude, so that you can reflect over your choices and decisions and make conclusive, wise decisions, or just find your own truth, align with your own truths. Because people who are following the crowd, who are part of the crowd, they do not know themselves where they are headed towards and where their destination is. They are just following the crowd because everyone does, because it has become a tradition, a custom, a norm. No one knows where it leads people. No one knows if it's leading people towards liberation, salvation, mukti or moksha. They do not know that. They just don't care about knowing all these facts, because being with other people and fitting in is the only thing they believe in to be true, which is not healthy for all involved, which is not serving anyone's highest good here. You have to find your own purpose. You have to find your own light. You have to find the truth sometimes on your own, because not many people can see through the darkness they are surrounded by, or they have given space or home in their own minds or hearts. So here it's your purpose to become that light for other people, because you've done the work on yourself, because you chose to live in solitude and find your own truths, values, morals, and live a life which is based only on truth and godliness. It's because you chose a path of goodness. You are supposed to help other people choose to do the same, or at least help other people understand that why it's so important to choose light over darkness. A lot of people, especially in divine soul connections, end up mistreating their divine soul counterparts because they choose to settle down with other people, or toxic individuals who are just following the crowd and they do not even know themselves why they are doing so and where it's going to lead them. So it's your purpose here to help people understand that maybe your path is different, or could be different if you choose to do so. If you choose to go within first and foremost and find your own answers, or at least consult or take advice from someone who is aware of all of these things, who has found their own light, who knows how to deal with people in a very unbiased and mature manner. That person can help you understand things from a different perspective, or at least come to a conclusion which is not based on one's own rules and regulations, expectations, or what one only believes to be true for themselves, which might not be true for others involved. Only a true divine healer, a true divine light bearer, an empath, a chosen one can help people understand their situations better, or at least see through the illusion, the darkness, the manipulation of other people involved. Because many times people end up listening to their toxic friends, family members, or other people in general just because they have some sort of connection, not knowing what they are saying, what they perceive to be true, or are trying to influence them into believing as true, could be something that can end up in a disastrous outcome, that can end up in a horrifyingly negative situation for them, that can end up bringing in a disaster for them. Maybe not now, but later in life. That is why it's important for you at least to help people as much as you can, or as many as you can, to choose to see the light and not settle with other people only because you fear living alone, or you fear solitude, because that challenges you to go within and it's scary for some people. It's your purpose to become a good friend. It's your purpose to become a wise leader. It's your purpose to become a wise healer, a confidant for some people out there who have wrecked up their own lives by listening to wrong people, or by trying to fit in with negative, toxic individuals so that they wouldn't have to question their own morals, values, belief systems, or do any kind of soul searching. As this has led people into deceiving their divine counterparts, or the people who truly loved them, which in result has brought in severe, heavy karmic repercussions and consequences for them to face, go through, and experience. These kind of toxic associations and unhealthy friendships lead to heartbreak, destruction, negativity, deception, manipulation, betrayal for innocent people, because they choose to live in light rather than being in darkness. And whenever a wise person tries to bring these issues into the light, at times even that person has to suffer, because these negative individuals do not care about anything or anyone except their own self or what they believe to be true. They can go to any extent. They can even use their tears to create drama, conflict, and negativity and cause havoc in other people's lives. So it's your responsibility, it's your purpose here, it's your mission here to help people see through these issues and learn to make wise, discerning choices and decisions in their life. It's your purpose to help people see through people they have in their life who are toxic, who are negative, who are manipulative, as well as those people they deceived but were chosen for them to bring them into light rather than pushing them into more darkness or even further. This is your purpose. This is what you're here to do. Getting my point? It's because you have experienced all of these things. It's because you carry this wisdom or this gift to understand or see through people's mask. You can use that gift to bring in light or help people come into light who are living in such sort of darkness where they are listening to wrong people or are associating themselves with wrong people and deceiving, betraying, cheating, and hurting those who are truly meant for them, who are truly in love with them, and who are truly good for them. It's your purpose here to end these kind of patterns. It's your purpose here to make people aware about the fact that it's better to first go within. It's better to connect with your own intuitive spiritual self. It's better to consult a wise healer rather than just listening to your friends, family, workmates, associates mindlessly and thoughtlessly, because they may not know where you're coming from, what kind of connection you share with the one in question, and what your purpose is, or what is the purpose behind your connection is. Only a truly wise, intuitively tapped in and mature way shower, guide, leader or healer can help you with that. And even if you do not find such sort of healer or guide, at least do some work on yourself, or take some time out to be in solitude and think through everything. Think about all of those people you're taking suggestions from, as well as the person you've hurt, for what reason, and then try to reach to some sort of conclusion or find solutions. Because sooner or later, you'll end up experiencing the hazardous situations, circumstances, or outcomes for deceiving the one you're supposed to be with, or for deceiving someone who truly, really, purely, innocently loved you. For those who never did. For those who were only there with you just to have comfort, or just to have power over you, or just to get something from you. Be it money, be it your time, be it your resources, or anything in general. And you'll regret that later. I mean, the people who are living in darkness are going to regret that later, and it's your purpose here to bring this into light. It's your purpose here to help people understand that if they do not want anything as such in their life, they have to take decisions and matters first and foremost in their own hands, and be very, very careful with the kind of friendships they have, with the kind of friends they associate with, or people they associate with, and especially someone who is very, very manipulative or uses manipulation to get their way through. And it could be like karmics. So it's your job here, it's your purpose here to help people see through the masks or the illusions, so that they can see the real faces of the people involved, so that people can understand and realize who truly is meant for them, who truly is good for them, and who's really a devil disguised as a human being standing in front of them. This is your purpose. Getting my point? How can you do so? You can do it by living your life as a positive example. You can help people you're friends with, but without forcing them, or without imposing yourself or pushing yourself over them. You just have to be true to your own self. You just have to become a beacon of light. You just have to show people that you're there to help, but with maintaining boundaries, using discernment and wisdom, so that all involved can benefit from your light, your wisdom, your intellect, and your overall amazing healing abilities and gifts. Okay? This is what your purpose is. Your purpose is to help people get justice by giving in wise advice, suggestions, or helping other people. Not necessarily telling people what to do, but helping other people make clear, wise, decisive, and mature decisions, which are based only and only on truth. It can only happen when people come out of darkness. It can only happen when people realize their mistakes or their wrongdoings. It can only happen when people learn to go within first and foremost and tap into their intuitive, real, soulful self. It can only happen when people consult and connect with divine first and foremost, rather than connecting with people who just do not know why they even exist. And you are here to help people do that. You are here to live your life as an example for other people to see how to do that. Getting my point? This is what you're here for, and this is what you're supposed to be doing in your life. With some, you can speak out just as friends. With others, you can communicate as a healer or a leader. In some situations, you can provide your services professionally. In others, you can just volunteer as a guide, as a friend, or as a confidant. Getting my point? So it's up to you how you do it and what suits you better to choose that as per your convenience. But overall, the guidance that's coming through this reading is about being in your true power, standing tall with your truths, values, and beliefs, and shining your light brightly so that other people can follow it who are living in darkness. Okay? Because you can help people in the times of distress. Your light can comfort people who are either under the influence of devil or negativity or darkness in general. Your wisdom, your intellect, and your gifts can assist people who want to choose light instead of darkness and who want to do the right thing but cannot because they have negative people or toxic individuals in their life, as friends, as family, as associates, as workmates, as parents, or whomever you can call. Okay? This is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to help people choose love, harmony, hope, and compassion over manipulation, deceit, lust, greed, negativity, ego, darkness, and anything and everything which is of a negative sort, which has a negative element within it. Getting my point? So this is what your purpose is, and I hope that it's all becoming clear to you now as to what it is you're supposed to be doing and how you can do it. Getting my point? So that's all. This was your beautiful, amazing life purpose reading, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it. If so, do let me know how you felt in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. With that being said, if you'd like to take a personal life purpose reading, you can contact me on my given email address, which is provided in the description box below. Also, if your heart says so, you can follow through with the link given in the description box below to show your love, support, or appreciation for the work we are doing here. That's all. I'll be back again. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.